Hey guys, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. As always, I'm DemonFire93, and last time we almost had our voting time for the trial way earlier than we would normally because we were like, oh, it's all a suicide, but clearly Nagito didn't commit suicide, so let's figure out what happened.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear.
Right?
It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Good.
Other possibilities.
Yes.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
It's nothing that was at the scene.
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Honestly, if it was something that was within the Monokuma file, so the cuts on his arms, cuts on his legs, spear, hand, any one of those would have been revealed as the cause of death. But because it's not any of those, it's not in the Monokuma file.
Are we finished already?
That's what's being hidden, is the cause of death.
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
So none of those that we could visibly see on him were the cause of death. Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Sure.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
And by cooperate, I mean argue. The fatal wound that wasn't the spear, we don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Alright. Poison. Duh. How did he get there? That's the
Let us
question.
consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
Right.
It's not the other wounds, right?
Right.
With all those wounds,
Why are there no static?
maybe he simply bled to death.
There it is.
There's no way he burned to death.
Nope.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold,
How?
or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
How?
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
I like the cheat code that I have on there. That's the ability that Chiaki gave me. The real cause of Nagito's death. Is there something I overlooked?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Yes, it's poison.
I agree with that.
Can't see the poison. Did he drink the poison?
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
He got the poison from the octagon.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Oh, because he's got poison in his refrigerator in his dorm room.
I
or
remember
his cottage.
when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Yes, poison.
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
For poisoning use only.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
Exactly!
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
Correct.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
Blood blotches?
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
We wouldn't have noticed.
there's no way we'd notice them easily. Right?
That's why he stabbed himself all over the place.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
I guess so, yeah.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
Was it immediately acting poison, or does it take time?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
Maybe he had a cyanide tablet. Or maybe he had the poison in like a fake tooth in his mouth.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
There's that option too.
No, The warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Okay then, well then I'm back to the fake tooth with like a cyanide capsule in it essentially, but you know, that poison essentially, where you bite into it at the end and then dead.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Stop it!
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
I'm not sure.
No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Sure.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him.
Poison.
Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Okay. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label? I should think carefully and try to remember it. I don't remember it. Crap. Logic dive. Can I see that real quick? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can I can't F1. I can't F1! Okay, fine. Well. Guess I'll have to figure it out as we go. Come on, what's our first question? Okay. Oh god! I thought that yellow was gonna be our question, and so I let go of the keys, and I nearly died from it. Here's our first question. Okay. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Oh, it's a gas. Okay. I think I figured it out. Maybe. Maybe not. You're making this too easy. Okay. Never mind. I lied. Oh, damn split path again. Oh. Whoa, God. Oh, good Lord. Jesus Christ. Could that stop? Holy crap. I want to go faster. That's not to slow down through the whole damn thing constantly. That's bullshit. Alright. Stop with that shit right now. Like, look at this shit. Gotta go slow motion through this section. It's like, this is so fun and interesting to watch me go so slowly through this. Jesus Christ. Just go already. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose? I guess it could have been through his wounds. We're about to find out. Wounds or nose? Wounds or nose? Nose it is. Okay. See, now this one's easy. For the moment. Wait, what? That was it? Just the two? Well, alright then.
It's all coming together.
Okay, so there's a gas in his nose.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Yep, that was it.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Sure.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because Monokuma made you guys leave the warehouse afterwards! Oh, brilliant! I just remembered that. The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, I should be able to explain that mystery. The sprinklers. Sprinklers? I guess the sprinklers.
I see!
Oh, the hydrolysis, yeah.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Neutralized by
The
hydrolysis.
poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
What?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Yeah, hydrolysis. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Yep.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Sure.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Maybe it's the cause of death.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
And how did he get poisoned?
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
How did he get the poison in his body, Kazuichi?
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right?
Nope.
Then enough already!
Because there's no way for him to have poisoned himself. Where would the gas have come from?
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
No! Where did the poison come from? How did he poison himself? That's the next mystery.
Well, but
What? There's still more?
Yes. Not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. It was to reveal the traitor. That's easy. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? No. Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No! That can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
No. Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Exactly.
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Where did it come from? Where did it go? If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that we would have been left behind is the container.
see. Are
Just
you
like
talking about the container
in
the poison was
Sakura's
kept
murder in the first game, where Hina picked up the poison bottle and swapped it out to hide the fact that it was her poisoning herself.
Yeah, if Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Correct.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
Bullshit! We would have seen a puddle of melted whatever.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Exactly. Plastic would be melted to a puddle, and glass, well, it would have a lot higher of a melting frequency, but it would also be a puddle at that point, or shattered pieces.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Oh my god! We brought the poison.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
No! Those are the containers right there, the fire grenades!
That's why you mentioned an accomplice.
It's all coming together, guys.
That is impossible!
Because Nagito's fucking ultimate talent, his ultimate luck.
I mean, an accomplice? It is just two!
Like, does that really matter all that
Damn
much?
it, who is it?
I mean, even if he had an accomplice,
There's no
doesn't
goddamn
change
accomplice.
the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
Shut up, it's not an accomplice.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right! You're totally right! That's totally it!
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet?
No, it's
I'm not in
not
the
yet.
mood for
Shut the fuck
unexpected
up.
twists.
There is one more unexpected twist for you. Oh, buddy, trust me. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt except for everybody dies because that's not what happened. But...
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So that's the extent of your hopes. How pathetic, Hajime.
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Hey, Hajime, my hand says hello.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga.
Shut up, Monokuma.
Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
Dang.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right?
Nope,
Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
but it will.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Nope.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
God.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
Or someone accidentally brought the poison to the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Ding, ding, ding. What did you just say? What is this feeling right now? Just now. Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. Truthful, added to your section of your handbook. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Damn it. Damn it. What the hell? God damn it. Fire grenade. Just need an E. Just need an E. If you want to get me an E anytime, thank you.
I got it!
Damn it all.
I see! I got it!
Huh?
It wasn't Nagito that brought the poison, it was us.
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
No, we did!
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse,
Stop saying he brought.
it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard.
That's why
He
all
totally
the other
knew we
fire
were gonna
extinguisher
throw those
materials
fire
were gone.
grenades.
Yeah, he made sure of it by taking away all the other options.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but The canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
Ah.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
You mean this thing that I found in his room?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Because he was wearing the gas mask and he has
Seriously?
the gas mask
That's
hidden under his
impossible.
bed
Miss
and
Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue the contents of a fire grenade. Excuse me, I was trying to see what the hell. Swap with the poison, or swap with the poison. Thank you. Give me at least a minute to read the damn thing.
I can prove it with this.
Piece of blue paper.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No.
That's just the piece.
That is not just a piece of trash.
That is the exact thing that I was just talking about, you fucking idiots.
The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
Yep.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
Uh-huh.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room.
We also found...
We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Sure did.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right?
No.
So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
That's wrong.
You're right.
You're wrong.
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
No, but there was a murderer.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
Oh, God.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Exactly, he made one of us the murderer.
What did you say?
And his ultimate luck means that that person was probably the traitor.
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
I'm getting real tired of this.
No, it's not.
Jackie?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
Correct.
So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were not, and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same? Could that same moment be when we all threw the grenades?
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
One of them was filled with poison.
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse,
Nagito's a devious bastard.
the
He really
poison was
is.
deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
Yep. Meaning one of us is the
If
murderer.
that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
And the murderer.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. The Nagito was...
Murdered.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Yeah.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
And we've been wrong this entire fucking time. Get over it, Kazuichi, before I punch you in the fucking face.
Then who killed Nagito?
One of us.
Who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
No, none of us do.
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade... What? Wait, the person who prepared the poison fire grenade was Nagito.
I see! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Nagito. The person who set the warehouse fire was Nagito.
See! That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next
It's not the same damn
question
question,
will
it's
be
just the
my
same...
last. Considering all the facts up till now,
It's not just the same... It's not the same question. They're all different questions. It's just the same fucking answer, you dumb bitch.
why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To reveal the traitor. The reason Nagito set the warehouse fire to make someone throw the poison, to destroy the evidence, to get our attention, to commit suicide,
I see!
to make us throw the poison.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Yep.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
Damn, that's good.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
We don't know.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Exactly.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
Oh, man.
And for that reason,
Forced
he
murder.
put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
I mean, look at all of those fire grenades there, and let's say that you didn't grab the right one. Like, how would you have... Why wouldn't you have grabbed all of the fire grenades and then started throwing them, and what's the chances that you'd throw that... Well, I mean, it's all goes back to Nagito's fucking ultimate luck, but, you know, we don't take that into consideration. There are like a dozen fire grenades, there's 6 of us, so we throw the fire grenades, and we throw 6 of them, and they go, oh, it starts putting out the fire, okay, there we go. But obviously one of them was the, poison one, but he couldn't be sure that was gonna happen. He just really heavily, and the story also really heavily relied on his ultimate luck having this be a factor.
What?
God.
What the hell?
It's just like how he was able to pick the cleaning duty.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
Using his ultimate luck.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
Yep.
And then...
It killed him, and the spirit dropped, making it look like it was something else.
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
No, because it is, because it's instant.
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Nope.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
The poison caused him to let go of the spirit because he died.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
Was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
God.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
Sure.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end.
Sure.
However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
What?
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair.
Sure.
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
I don't think so. I think he expected us to solve this too.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Sonia. So we're gonna put Sonia to death next time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.